All right, I think we're ready. Okay. Looks like it. Sweet. Oh, I have it coming back at me. Oh, wait a second. Can I hear myself? I'm really quiet, aren't I? That's weird. Turn my mic up. All right, hopefully that works. And yeah. Ghost. Oh, did my game freeze? My game froze. It's frozen. Barely in it. Why is that still making noise? There we go. All right. What the fuck? Am I gonna have to task manager this shut? Goodness. End task avowed. How's it going, Ghost? Did I start DaVinci Resolve? What? Cancel that? Good God. Oh, I'm apparently all over the place right now. There. I like all the skippable opening stuff. Do I hear a buzzing sound? Oh, is the game doing a buzzing sound? For me? Looks like it is. What the fuck is going on? Let's try resetting some stuff. Here, let's just do this. Did it turn off now? Let's see. I'm not hearing a humming. Not even I'm watching the stream back. Your headphones messing up? I mean, I don't not believe you because I see sound happening on like the meters. But just when I watched the stream back, it wasn't making a sound. So let me watch it back now that there's not music maybe covering it up. Yeah, I don't hear anything. Strange. All right, well, we're working now, so. And it's nighttime. Get him, guy. Right, one's down.
Just like the good old days.
Eat some food. Who's dead in here?
A rot seeps through here. Who poisons us? We cannot see.
Something's talking to me.
Odd. Didn't used to be this overgrown. I can take care of that if you want.
Oh. Sure, 1 second. Let's grab some things here. Traffic stop. We shouldn't be seeing bears in Dawn Shore, not this time of year. Either the seasons have gone mad, or the bears have. Tracked one of them to a pillar of Adra. Adra? Was it my imagination, or was the creature praying? Something's very wrong out here. It'd be dangerous to sneak in for a closer look. Danger never stopped me before.
I'm always telling visitors we're not as crazy as they've heard.
Wait, where's the dead man? Here. Ooh, dirt speckled amulet. It's some sort of quest item. Right? It's not like a... No. Okay.
Here it comes.
Thank you. More bears. Let's give myself a point. Into...
Right behind you.
I want charge, shield bash, attacking while holding blocks, slams, shield forward to stun, push back and interrupt enemies. Ooh. I got this, the parry. Reduce the stamina cost of dodge. Does he have a point? He has a point. I want him to put it in. Summons blades of ice. Ooh, but you can use ice spells for like crossing water and stuff. Might do that. I don't think I can rank this up, can I? Yeah, okay, I can't. I will do this. Still doesn't see me. Oh,
One for you!
he did.
That's a bad way to go.
Stand back.
It's almost like the brambles are trying to crush that house.
Was my day good? It was pretty good. We had a good time today as a family, just hanging out. No one got sick. Amethyst. I'll leave the spoiled cucumber. Merchant's journal. Something's changed in the living lands. It used to be that an honest merchant could come and go as they please. Now if it isn't the Zarups, it's the bears. And if it isn't the bears, it's the bandits. And if it isn't the bandits, it's the tree folk. Feels like civilization's getting pushed out like a sliver of grass. Enough is enough. I'm hopping onto the first ship back to the Eastern Reach. Might as well stop and gather some mushrooms on my way out, so it isn't a total loss. Studded gauntlets. I didn't even crash these. Yep, food poisoning. There. There's gonna be someone at some point that wants a bunch of rotten food. I'm gonna be sitting here wishing I'd picked it all up. Did I not spend this point? Oh, I didn't confirm it. Oh, do that. Take it. That's the way we're supposed to go.
Where did all these brambles come from? And so quickly.
There's a cave right here, though. Potion.
Zarups. They don't usually venture out here. Wonder what's got them riled up.
Oh, no, you don't!
Ow. And I poisoned him. Oh. Is he still fighting someone? You got one more day before you can play this. I know, Tuesday, man. I tried playing it on my Series X today, and it was initially set up to prioritize quality. I had to change that because it felt the movement felt a little laggy, so I changed it to performance. It didn't look any different to me, so. Goodness. I still can't believe the Claviger asked me to join him for the journey to the Strangle Route. Finally, someone understands the importance of properly documenting the strange phenomena of this island. Written below will be my shorthand notes that I shall compile into a proper report upon our return to Paradise. Flora density vastly exceeds expected levels. Fungal growth present throughout much of the Strangle Route. Roots possibly targeting man-made structures somehow. Latent essence levels abnormally high. Fauna unnaturally aggressive. Zoropsine, the last letters, ends with a strong streak of ink. A splash of blood covered the rest. I love it when in games like this where you find pages that were obviously written as about the villain, about the thing, as a kid, instead of like defending themselves.
Ready, aim. unseen, unheard. Remind me not to spook you.
Yee, sneaky, sneaky rainbow kill.
The scourge invades. Claw it out.
Down there. Okay, so at some point, just follow that along the coast and see what's going on. I like the gun. I like the ranged gun.
It breathes. It is close.
Is it talking about me? Okay, be prepared. This looks like a trap.
That's the claviger. What happened?
Are you blind? We're being hunted. Get rid of the band. We'll talk after.
Letter to the Claviger. Claviger Amund. Unfortunately, I cannot dispatch any of my animancers to your grove. Not until you can guarantee their safe passage. The Diran presence in Paradise has complicated our diplomatic relations, but you already knew that when you built them an embassy. Ignacy Vidaro, governor of Fiormes in Iverno.
Are you blind? We're being hunted. Get rid of the band. We'll talk after.
Oh, that bear is definitely afflicted. Nope, 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 nope. Alright, here we go. Slowing down sucks. And then it does. Okay, you need to do.
Make way. Quiet as the depths. Hey! Over here!
Nice.
bear.
2 bear
That's one
claws.
for us.
Ooh, some Adra. A medium stack of silver. Ooh, 150. Turquoise, agate. Nice. Take those. A new shield. Unflinching duty.
Poor bastard. One of Ludwine's toy soldiers. I never even learned their name. Not that it would have done us any good.
Okay, 1 second before I talk to you and forget all about the thing I just got. Okay, I have wind and wave up, which is more movement speed and resist against frost, which has void melee damage. Nice. Let's use that for a little bit. Oh, wait. Nope. Nope. I was on the wrong thing. There. Use that for a second. Bears are so much fun. Yeah, I'll say. Oh, I bet you I could have used these in that fight. If I had looked up. Gamers don't look up.
My savior. Oh, thank the gods. Your arrival couldn't have been more timely.
Wink. Can't see my eyes, but okay, wink. Stare at him quizzically.
I wouldn't have stood a chance against that beast. I owe you my life.
Good.
Ambassador Falchion Heelguard at your service. And you must be our Imperial envoy. Better late than never, I say. Oh, pity you were too late for the Claviger. Damn good fellow. Aren't you going to introduce me to your capable companion? Can he be trusted?
Ick.
I found it pays to be prudent about the company you keep in Paradise. The Empire doesn't have many friends on these shores.
Hey, not with that attitude.
I'm charmed. I take it you had business with the Claviger? Poor fellow. It was the bear that killed him, of course. This wilderness has been a little too wild of late.
How did the bear kill him in the cave that they were in? That doesn't seem right.
Envoy?
She raises a fair question.
On my honor as your countryman, his death was not of my doing. let's speak no more of this. We heard alarming reports of a blight in the
Sounds like you don't
wilderness,
wanna talk
and
about
a strange corruption moving toward the city. The changes in the ecosystem are expected, but this one was progressing too rapidly to ignore. We tracked the corruption all the way here, but all we found was that creature gone mad. So, the rumors of plague were true. The situation is more dire than I imagined. We need a plan of action before whatever this is consumes the living lands.
We are here. Come to us. Commune with us.
My face.
We have waited for you. Come.
What's the matter? Can you hear me?
I'm fine, Ambassador. How are you? Hearing a voice in my head. It's getting louder.
But you... Very well. If you say so.
People
The
feel- I feel
Emperor
like people
trusts
know
your
more than
judgment,
they let on.
and so do I. Whatever you think is best,
Or think
I'll
they do
support
more
it.
than they
You
let
know
on.
something of our
That they
troubles.
think they do.
That much is clear. What would you have us do?
Let's just try it.
Right behind you.
Oh, just be careful. The Emperor would never forgive me if anything happened to you.
Take it slow. We'll be right here.
Hold on. Okay. Okay.
It is you. Come closer. We feared you were but a dream. We wake from seasons of slumber. We have been waiting. A colony of insects. The many united by one purpose. Mycelia twining through the loam, taking and giving in equal measure. We are the ache in the land, the roots that run deep. And you are familiar to us. Our memories are fractured, but you too are alone in your strangeness.
So I did some side quests yesterday or something, and I came across a book that talked about twin souls, because the whole thing about this world is that it's very much like reincarnation sort of thing. So you die, your soul gets put into a new being of, it could be anything, right? You could become a bear, you could end up, your soul goes into another person, that sort of thing. But there's a theory of twin souls where a soul is split in half when it passes over and goes into two things who are then connected in some way. Maybe I'm a twin soul with this mycelia stuff. Ooh.
Godlike. This term means nothing to us. But why would you belong to another, shackled to their will? Shackled like us, to rot and corruption. It spreads and festers and seeps and crawls. Poor bear. Poor us. Poor you.
Fort Northreach, the bear, this place, it's the same plague, isn't it?
Yes. The air sings with its spores. It is everywhere. We can feel it. We fear it. We can see where it spreads. It is an infection. A foreign body invades. The host fights back. We feel the pain of this intrusion. It overwhelms us. If an animal sickens after a fight, as it howls and sings its agony, what do you do?
Animal sickens after a fight.
Death. Because some things might be pruned, some branches cut to save the tree. Envy. How much we envy the loving dead, peaceful under the flowers.
The loving dead. Also, there's this practice of animancy, apparently, where when someone recently passes, they're able to capture the soul and put it into another being, creating undead. It's outlawed. It's necromancy. It's outlawed.
The rot festers. We could suck the poison out, let green things grow in its place, and we could give you the gift of our healing touch.
That sounds perfect.
But a favor for a favor. Would you help us in return when we ask it? We offer you the power to heal and be healed, and you would wheedle and bargain?
Yes.
Decide. Do you wish this power or not? A favor for a favor, then. This place shall heal, and you shall know our power. Retire. New again this world, new again words. We will find you soon.
Oh, look at it healing. I bet I could burn that away. Godlike ability, Dream Touch. Heals and revives all nearby allies and deals damage over time to nearby Delimgen, Dream Thralls and Vessels.
Incredible. Envoy, I don't know what you did, but that was miraculous.
You all right? You look like you were in a trance for several minutes.
What happened? What can you recall? Spare no detail.
It seems I am a conduit of unknowable power. Nothing. Nothing happened. Yeah, we'll lie.
I believe the guards worked through you, Envoy. Though, as usual, they hide their motives.
And they're in good company, it seems.
Inquisitor Ludwig will need to hear of this. I've agreed to share my findings with the Steel Garrote, as long as they do the same. Not that she has any interest in ecology. Ludwig is obsessed with our security. Sees enemies lurking around every corner. Ah, I heard that you two had a connection. Well, she is as you knew her, for better or worse. The Steel Garrote provide us some much-needed protection, but they answer only to themselves. We have our interest in the living lands, and they have theirs. A mutually beneficial arrangement. Stay out of their way, and they'll return the favor.
I guess we'll see.
Ah, you're going to be troublesome, aren't you? At least you're on our side. We'll talk more at the embassy. I'll ensure the Paradise militia give you free passage into the city. Ah, Envoy, what you've done here is truly amazing. Let's keep up the good work, eh?
Just watch your step. There are swaths of the city barely more civilized than this.
The loss of the Clavager will be felt in every corner of Paradise.
Leave the Strangleroot. Why am I leaving through not the way I came?
Whatever the Inquisitor's like, she can't be worse than that bear. Can she?
Oh, you didn't know that. There's hidden stuff here. I can smell it. That was deep. Yeah. Deep water. Okay. But not hiding anything. We'll see about that. Brigandine sleeves. What does that do? 5% power attack damage. Ooh-wee. They look cool. Can I how do I transmogrify? Oh. Oh no, do this, transmogrify. There we go. I can't believe there was nothing hiding in the water down
You are full of surprises, Envoy. I'd heard God Knights have strange powers, but I've never known one to heal an entire grove. Guess your Emperor really did send the right person for the job, huh? Still, you have your work cut out for you in Paradise. Enjoy the calm while you can.
path to Paradise is Avowed Road, but I can follow you back.
Didn't expect me to look back here, did they? Hello. That's a ghost. Right? Phantom.
Old fella who used to live here ended up in one of those shanties by the dock. Now I see why.
I'll leave the phantoms to themselves for now. Where are we on the map? Okay. We'll explore down the coast on our way back. The thing is, I don't think that I want to enchant anything right now.
Hilgard doesn't seem like the kind of man you'd...
Oh, store items. Okay, I can store things. Wait, what? Hold on. Where did I get these things? Oh, from... okay. Plus -10 stamina cost while blocking. Plus 3% crit edge. Yeah, take those. This is to poison and bleed accumulation. Maximum stamina, 10% movement speed. Those look cool. Okay, 1 second. Slowly regenerate up to 15% of your maximum health. 1% of your attack damage is restored as essence. Dude. Yes, after they can also upgrade across quality tiers. The use of additional resources upgrading a unique item across quality tiers requires use of Aedra. Cool. Well, let's just put fucking that over. That weighs 25? I just want to see what I look like with
It's into
this.
the frontier.
Oh, that looks so cool. Oh, wait, that's right. There we go. Nope. And then... versus what was I using? What am I using? It's 10% parry efficiency. Actually use these. Actually use those. Now I look cool.
Frontier, does he?
But I will put these away. And we'll go and store those, pair of deer skins. We'll store that. One of each weapon. Wind and wave will go in here for now. And fuck that. I don't want a bow. There we go.
You seem much
Still have
better
no idea
suited
what
to
to
it.
make for in this character or in this stuff. Yeah, I know it's a little tricky sometimes. Does Kai have anything more to
Something on
say?
your mind? This is a far cry from the feasts and featherbeds you must be used to.
Then I've...
Nope, nothing more to say.
You
right
know
now.
where to find me.
Do I have any side quests right now? No, nothing really to do right now. What the fuck is that? Oh, it's just a blur. I can't hurt you. I'm staying on this for now. The cool thing about this ghost is that you don't have to be stuck in whatever you decide to do. You can change it up later if you want. You can decide later to spend some coin and remap your skills to do something else. It's a ways down, but okay. Can't get me, can't get me. Guy go. Okay. Kill it.
I was just getting warmed up.
Just get warmed up. Bard. So there's a way in here somewhere. For sure. What's this? Looks like we use this terrain here. Maybe climb up on a mushroom? Ah. Here we go.
Not bad. It's got natural light. Right on the river.
Chest.
Just needs a little thinking.
Gold skill. Chunks. Awakened wood. Well done, Mr. Hickley. Crumbling Gardener's Log. Pages of this decades-old journal are yellowed and brittle. Much of it is illegible, but you can make out the following entry clearly. The soil's been stubborn lately, like it's got a secret to keep. Hopefully those newcomers from the Republics will be able to provide some help. I've heard that some of the best animancers the old country had to offer are here now. No answer yet to my letter, but I'm sure they'll reply soon. They wouldn't leave a fellow Vailian in the dark, right? Others have been saying that maybe we should just pack up and throw out our lot in with Fior. I don't know. On the one hand, they could probably use extra manpower. On the other, this is our home. I'm not going to give up on it so easily. One bar. Save real quick. And I'll be right back. Alright, Ghost. I'm back. Let's see. Let's go see what was in that cave. is this? This is where I went in, right? Yes. Okay. Nothing in that. Oh. Okay, it's just mushrooms. I was like, is that a creature? I think I've seen this because I killed a bear that was here earlier. So yes, I have, yes, successfully done that. So we can travel here. Oh, I don't want to set up camp. Sure. I just wanted to travel to the camp. Oh, okay. I'm really bad about remembering to use grenades in games. Like, I just won't use grenades. For some reason. Huh. Nice scarecrow. There's baddies out here.
You take lead.
What are they, though? Spiders. Lots of spiders.
Spider on my side.
They don't know I'm here. Until they're dead.
You're mine now.
Oh, they figured it out now. I think we did it.
Another win. But who's counting?
Oh, letter. Note to a fisherman. A note written in careful hand, brief but scribed with excitement. My dear friend, the rumors are true. The cave you so blindly run toward is haunted, or otherwise occupied by a creature of malefic intent. You may find abundant fishing, but you will more likely find your death, pleading your beloved Edda. So there supposedly is some sort of... Yep, it's haunted.
Hope you don't mind spiders.
It's haunted. Nothing more to say. It's haunted. Done. Figured it out. I have a feeling I'm not supposed to be here if I look at the mini-map. Spider leg. Ouch. Okay. Oh. I'll, save. Let's do this cavern. This is a bad idea. not upgraded like at all. Is there a map for in the cavern? No. So I have no idea how bad of an idea this is yet. Bear claw. In a spider cave. It sees me, it sees me, it sees me. Alright, let's just wake it.
Down. Right behind you.
All's well that ends well. And they ended well.
Aye, aye.
Ooh. Steel Garrote Medallion. What does it do? +1 resolve? Equip it. Wait, why don't I look like... Because I put it away, you must have to keep the thing in your inventory if you want it transmogrified. Dang. Thanks, happy to be back. Ghost. Well, that looks like a way to continue.
Coming in hot.
Johnny. Okay, so there's something here. Let's see what's hidden back here. Aha. Backpack. Copper skeet. Soft branch. Note to the survivor. This note is written in small handwriting using a piece of graphite likely found among the stones nearby. To the survivor. If you have come this far, I hope this note serves as a warning to you. You no doubt survived, as I did, by escaping through an underwater tunnel into this very chamber. Initially assured by the lack of bones in here, animal or kith, clearly the spider cannot reach this place. The spider. I thought, to my elation, Ada's worries would once again be unfounded. Of course, as I was left to my own thoughts for day after day, I realized that the relative isolation of this chamber was more curse than blessing. Just as the spider was barred from entering here, so too was anything that I might consider potential food. Fish, game, birds, all were captured and destroyed well before they could reach my doomed sanctuary. I feel my thoughts fleeing me as I write this, looking to find a body not so racked with hunger. Your choice is to die here with me, or to brave the spider's predatory wrath once more, to escape. Even now, I'm not sure which is the more merciful death. Well, let's save.
Ready, aim.
Good work. Fucking spiders right there.
Wicked quiet.
Yes, quiet. That's what that was.
Here we go!
Nope, nope, nope. We don't go yet. We don't go yet.
Unseen, unheard.
Yes, thank you. Now we're seeing. And that's all. Jesus. What is that?
Back on my feet.
There's spiders. Okay, 1 second. Kick the spider in spider nuts.
Good fight.
Nakib's leg. It's a trophy. Nice. 60 gold or copper, whatever. Spider legs. Thank you. Spider leg. Spider leg. Careful, the spider leg does. Steel garrote plate. Ah. Okay, and that's the way out. This man didn't fare well. I feel like, I'm not sure whether or not you end up getting, like, finding better gear ever, or if you just have to turn on getting, like, uniques to upgrade, or if you're, like, you're just expected to upgrade common shit. Because that's all I'm finding is that common stuff. Other than the unique things. What does this look like? Fancy. But I like what I look like. Travel to Dawnshore. That wasn't so bad. I mean, spiders fucked up Kai for a second, but other than that, I up top now? Eora's threshold. Eora's threshold. Doors barred. What is this way? Oh, thank you.
Despite the name, the Living Lands isn't an easy place to make a life. But it breeds resourcefulness.
Dagger. Waterfall. Always gotta look behind waterfalls.
Good find.
Ooh, I've not seen this rarity of a chest. Ring, Ondra's Grace. Let's go look at that. Slowly regenerate health while wet. Oh, wait. What? Oh. There we go. Now I'm wet. Binding copper. Monster part. Let's see here. What's in your wallet?
What does bootleg wine have to do with animals?
Hide it under the wine, and nobody will look
There's
for it.
something down
It's not a bad plan as smuggling operations go.
Do you think? How did you get in there?
2 guards, wine, and a dead body. There's a story here.
shit.
Not anymore. We have the situation in hand.
Bon and I caught this man trying to load a crate onto the lift. Turned out he was smuggling animancy equipment.
So we've closed this lift down, as a precaution.
Can't stop me from using a lift I've already used.
We threw it in the river.
We?
The point is, we didn't want anyone to reassemble it. They've got more opportunists than mushrooms out here. In the meantime, sorry, you'll have to go back to the main road.
Haven't searched him yet. We were only meant to be keeping watch, you understand? You're welcome to take a look if you think you'll find anything useful.
I'll ask you to refrain from using the lift, though.
No.
Did that carrier pigeon get lost again?
Stupid flying rat. Apologies, Envoy. Go ahead.
But if you bring
Nice.
so much as an Audra stone with you, we'll find out.
Oh, I have an Audra stone. Procure. your major request. Niall, I find myself in need of a third essence generator and another passel of resonance amplifiers. I know it was a bear wrestling the last shipment from our friends in Eora, but my master there has led me to believe that there are more than they can use, and thus can stand to spare a few. Should they make a fuss, I release you to offer them an extra skelling for each machine they'll part with. I have included an extra here for you. Walk in the light, Sargams. You're hiding something back here. Okay, well, I'm not supposed to be here yet. Rise. And there's a dead body somewhere partway down the lift. Used it. There. Found you. Don't need these anymore. Alone, abandoned, isolated, no one to turn to. Comrades gone. I have a choice: live out my remaining days in grief and loneliness, or go to the gods now, by my own hand. I should have joined you then. But no, I will join you now. Okay. Ooh. I don't need to use this. Just jump off. Jesus. God, goodness. There's a plant. Oh, in the water. Guys, just fucking get leaping from as high as he can. Over here. Can't go up there. We do not like busted ass boxes. They're not fit of our kingdom. Get yourself a real box. Trying to grab it. Thank you. Checked under that bridge.
That's far enough, Outlander.
Just not in the murky waters. I'll be fine.
Nice banner, ain't it? I found it on the beach, covered in bird shit. Must have washed ashore from parts unknown. Gods be with you, envoy.
That's funny. Alright, let's go talk to these people.
Welcome to Paradise, Envoy.
Hey.
The ambassador's expecting you.
Sinric.
Good work out there, Envoy. Only just arrived and you're already the talk of the town. Well, the ambassador ordered me to give you free access to the city. No idea why he's calling the shots all of a sudden, but
That sounds ominous.
anyway, you can go on ahead. The ambassador's expecting you. She comes and goes. You never know where she'll turn up, and it's never for a good reason. Kind of like a nightmare. Once you're in the city, you'll find the Adiran embassy due north of the gatehouse. Take care, Envoy.
I'll see Garrick again.
What? No parting words from me? After all the time we spent together?
Shove off, Muttonhead. How's that for a parting word?
With talk like that, it's no wonder the Adirans think we need a little civilizing. At least I'm in good company now. Right?
Yes. Orders from the embassy. Captain Sinric, the Western Gatehouse is closed until further notice. No one comes or goes. Western Gatehouse. Till your Claviger returns, I expect the Paradise militia to answer to the Steel Garrote. Before you object, remember that your city is leaderless and undefended, and without leadership, a militia is nothing but a mob. Expect your compliance or your resignation. Inquisitor Ludwin. Okay. And when the game gives you a chug like that, you save. Oh, some coins. There it goes. Alms for the rich. Southern Paradise. Oh, but there's a plant I want to take. Dang it.
Envoy!
Who shot me?
You should not be here.
No shit.
You should be free, whole, the blood feeding your veins. Why are you here?
Something tells me I'm not in the living lands anymore. Where am I?
The arrow struck. Then your soul found us, here in the emptiness, where the gods live and the dead wait. A cage, a prison. We feel the souls of multitudes, a current beneath the skin of this place. We could dip our hand in once, feel them near us. But now, we are trapped like wasps in amber. But you should be alive.
Sure, some help you were. It's beyond. My soul feels like it's floating.
This place does not matter. The branches of your life were pruned. An arrow broke the skin. It carried poison to your veins. A festering blot of corruption spread through the root and sap. It stilled your heart. It silenced the song in your mind.
I guess there are worse ways to go.
As many as the beetles and worms in the soil. But we do not want that. We could send you back. Just this once. You think of us, with your own escape so near. We are moved and decided. We will use our waning strength to free you. Then you must find us. Free us from our prison.
I'm gonna free the gods. I'm gonna free the gods.
Immensely.
Oh, jeez.
Breathe deep. All birth is agony.
Not selling me on this. Oh. Okay. They didn't take my clothes off.
You're awake? Thank the gods. For a second there, I thought I had a problem on my hands.
All I remember is pain and the voice.
A voice? Tell me more. Fascinating. I wish I could tell you what it means, but this is new territory for me. Your friend here carried you halfway across the city. Made quite the spectacle.
So I didn't
Probably
get to
not
pick
the
up the
grand
point.
imperial entrance she was aiming for. Glad to see you with us. I was sure you were already on your next trip around the wheel, but I brought you here just in case. If anyone can work a miracle, it's Liviana, though whatever restored you is beyond even her skill. A voice? I take it you don't mean Liviana ordering me around.
There's something I still don't understand. Envoy, you died.
I know, it's amazing.
Don't get too excited. When you play with life and death, there are bound to be consequences.
What does this mean for her? Should she expect anything else strange? Other than coming back from the dead, I mean.
That depends on a few things. Visions and hallucinations? Likely. Manifestations of past lives? Uncommon, but possible.
Let them keep talking like you weren't there, even
Anything she should avoid. Strenuous exercise, hard drink, strong sveff.
Look for patterns. If your friend has any troubling signs, be attentive to what triggers them. This is far beyond my expertise. You should visit Runid, our local watcher. She would know what to make of your strange, stubborn
Oh,
soul.
we can talk about spirit stuff.
I don't blame you for your misgivings, but Runid is the real thing. Go and see for yourself. A watcher examines the soul down to its very core. I can't think of anyone more qualified for the job.
Guess I'll try anything once.
Your confidence is appreciated, Envoy. Runeed's shop is in the hills to the northeast. A bit of a walk. Just head out of the gate to the east of town and follow the path that curves to the north. It should be perched up in the hills. Oh, but avoid the Watcher in Hightown. She's a known charlatan. I'll send word to the ambassador that you survived, but he'll no doubt want to talk to you. I hope you aren't thinking of confronting your killer. Not that it's any of my business. Head up the stairs outside my clinic and take a left onto the main road. That'll get you to the embassy. Apologies. Paradise is a bit of a maze, especially to newcomers.
Don't worry. I know my way around. Which is why I should go with you. Your assassination is bound to have stirred things up. Don't mention it. Besides, I don't want this to blow up any more than you do. The sooner we solve your murder, the better for everyone.
We're solving my murder.
We should talk back at camp. I'm hoping you can help me understand what just happened to you.
I'm hoping you can help me understand what just happened to me. And together we will make false accusations.
Hey! I had a dream about you. In my dream, you were surrounded by light, but it was shining from inside.
Oh, thanks. Crazy man. Local herbs to someone's imported from Adir. If my findings are accurate, then everything that grows in the living lands is more potent. Everything. Cures as well as poisons. Of course, all the best ingredients grow in the deadliest parts of the jungle, so maybe I should harvest a few seeds and pay someone to grow them in the republics just to see what happens. Or maybe I shouldn't contaminate the mainland until I understand what I'm dealing with. That's a smarter observation. Wait, should you buy stuff from me?
You're looking well. You know how it is. Fighting in the alleys, rumor of a plague, odd creatures skulking out of the wilderness. Someone somewhere always needs to get patched up. And when they need me, here I am.
She sells potions, okay. I will sell you 2 of these. Common bow, common dagger, grimoire, 1 pistol, round shields. Actually, I might have wanted to keep a dagger. Oops. I will put that in a thing. Yes. Yes. Okay. And I've forgotten everything she told me. Let's snoop. Open that door. Okay. Little chest. Little chest. Spirit residue. I'd say that was worth a lockpick.
This may not be the prettiest part of town, but it's got the grinning Battle Rock.
Godlike.
interested in saving a couple of lives.
Hmm.
So, you're that godlike, the Adiran envoy. You're the one who saves the ambassador from the strangle root, right?
Where did you hear that?
Well, the conversation went something like, "Did you hear an Adiran envoy was killed at the gate?" "What? Really?" "Yes! A godlike! She saves the ambassador from the strangle root." And so on. I'm sorry. That came out wrong. I'm just trying to help some friends of mine. They're Adirans, but they've had a string of bad luck. Is there any chance you could lend them a hand? Oh, heroic and observant, huh?
Yeah.
Joking aside, I know this seems strange, but they helped me out when I needed it. I'm just
That
trying to
doesn't
return
sound
the
like an
favor.
Adiran.
Galarde. Lawfled and Gladwine came here about 8 years ago, long before the recent rush of Edirans. They admitted to having a checkered past back home, but they started a new life in Paradis. Back then, you'd struggle to find an Adiran in the city. Now they're everywhere.
What did she say? Galarde? A Valian expression of approval, meaning excellent. Okay. It's an Adiran ambassador dispatched. Right.
Anyway,
Continue.
with all these Adirans coming in, Lawfled and Gladwine started spotting old faces. And if they were spotting old faces, it was only a matter of time before those faces started spotting them back. They're lying low in the shantytown for now, but they mean to leave for Thirdborn.
Deeran's in the shantytown. I doubt they're getting a warm welcome. Most of the people there are Paradisans run out by Adir.
They're afraid to go out in public, and Gladwine, poor soul, he's gone blind from bad drink.
Thirdborn is the main settlement in the Shatterscarp region of the Living Lands. It is primarily occupied by Ratayan expatriates, sailors, soldiers, explorers, and merchants.
Ah, but you can. There are herbs in the wilds around Paradis that can restore Gladwine's sight. It's a little too dangerous for us ordinary folks, but for the Adiran envoy, for the hero who braved the strangle root, I'm sure it will be no problem.
Ending with flattery is a nice touch.
Agrasima.
I'm guessing that means thank you.
Many thanks, envoy. Oh, there is one more thing they need. Land deeds. They've already paid for them. There's a Rawatayan in the Pearl District, Mako, who was handling the paperwork. I don't know. That's the problem. Mako and I had a falling out a while back. It's best if someone else goes. Thank you, envoy. God bless you.
I have Londra's kiss though. Don't I? Didn't I get that? Plant. That's where I need to go? That's where my request is. Hold on. There's a quest down here.
Yeah, so close. But what's the point? It's useless without the data.
God.
Oh, you are a special one, you are. I thought all the godlikes were taken back, wherever they came from. Don't mean a thing by it. I'm glad to see not all the gods have abandoned us. I suppose if you say it, it must be true. After all, you're still here, huh? Luckily, I'm trying to do work for the betterment of the world. That ought to win me some favor, if the gods are watching. If that's the case, I pray they not look too closely, huh? Sapiento di Falva, alchemist and dreamer, at your service. My latest experiment was meant to solve the scourge that has come over the local flora and fauna, but it wasn't meant to be. I expected my main reagent to be delivered today, but I suppose the gods had other ideas. Oh, just a bit of luminous adra. Rather valuable, but nothing against the law. You may have noticed, or perhaps not, since no doubt you've been busy, that wildlife here has gone a bit wrong. No one knows how best to describe it, but we can all see it. Something is distorting the life around here, and I hoped to stop it. As you no doubt know, luminous Adra is a more powerful form of the Adra we see out there from time to time. Very, very rare. The gentlemen who are supposed to acquire my Adra have not delivered it, and they seem to be avoiding me, as if they fear my wrath. Oh, it's very hard to find. It comes only from the Deadfire Archipelago, and when refined, can have wondrous effects. Enhanced strength and stamina, slower aging too. I've even heard it has a pleasant minty flavor when mixed correctly. My friends must have lied, or they got the Adra and lost it. I can't imagine why else they would be acting so strange about it.
And you think the Adra could cure
the
affliction?
people of the Deadfire have been refining luminous Adra for its health benefits for gods know how long. If anything can cure this affliction, that's it.
Find your friends, we find the Adra.
Best of luck with that. I saw them briefly not too long ago, looking shifty and desperate. They were running around the paradise, talking to other scholars in the area. Ganef and Remio, I believe. And an older lady. Don't recall her name. I don't wish them ill, but I really need that Adra. Any luminous Adra will do, he said, as if the stuff were falling from the sky.
He's reasonable about it. Okay. Lots of side quests now. Marilyn?
Step right up. I can tell you need more fire in your life. Or maybe more essence. Please buy something. I'm trying to prove a point. My sister, the blacksmith, she doesn't think this will work out. I say she's wrong.
Why keep a dagger under your pillow when you can use a ward stone instead? See? You understand? It's not cheating. It's being prepared. Of course not. I wouldn't sell you something I thought would kill you. That's not good for business.
I have to ask, you never know when you'll summon
I
something
did that
unsavory.
once. I had to hire a watcher to get the phantom out. I suppose I shouldn't brag about that to a potential customer.
See? Okay, so here's the better stuff. Fine grimoire. Of elements. Of greater elements. So there are different ones. It's just rank 2 though. Fine robe. I bet that would look cool. Many-hued doublet. Wow. Walthel's grimoire. Alright, cool. Not buying anything yet. And here's the sister. Have anything hiding around in here?
No, no. I need something that says yearning but mysterious.
That is our most expensive blend. It came all the way from Onsia.
See any blue specular? Gwyneth.
You there. You look like you know your way around... hello. I heard what happened. I see why you'd want to protect yourself. Probably because I made them. Or most of them, anyway. If it didn't keep them alive, they weren't skilled enough to use it. Ever heard the saying, a bad hunter blames Galawain for their bow? You mean enchanted? No. A shield does its job just fine. It doesn't need to be tinkered with. Talk to my sister if you're interested in that kind of thing. She's over there. At least I don't think she's blown herself up yet. I don't know where she gets it. I'd swear she was adopted if we didn't look alike. 3 generations of hammering, and then she comes along. Guess souls are strange like that.
Are they twins? A fine sword indeed. I need more money to buy this stuff. Though I guess if I upgraded, it would look this way. A fine axe. That's what I want to do, is like a sword and axe. See, just like when you upgrade a common sword to the fine thing, does it become like that? Does it change the way it looks suddenly? Fine brigandine armor. Light armor. Ooh. I guess I'll have to upgrade stuff and find out.
The hunters set that up as a way to earn some extra coin.
Bounties. Nahib. Ivory's key. She causes spider infestation beneath Paradise, and killing her will cull their numbers. She is known to be nest in the caves.
You're a brave soul, Uncle. Spiders are bad enough as is, let alone big mean bastards like... A pleasure, Envoy. I'm Aldrich, the bounty master of Paradise. If it suits your fancy, check the board for work. The dangerous kind. Some more than others. Speak to me when you've got something to turn in. Hey, someone had to take the job. Ensuring that these threats to the good people of Paradise are eliminated is my way of helping. I guess I consider it my first steps down a long road to atonement. Apologies, friend, but that's none of your concern. I left there for a reason, and now I'm here. And that's all you need to know.
Wish there was more people around. Yeah, there's not a lot of people around in the city, it seems so far.
Show it here. I don't envy you having gone into that horrid place, but I'm thankful you did so. Be safe out there, you hear?
500 coins. Octave the Firebrand. A reward will be given for killing Octave the Firebrand. He is wanted arsonist and runs a bandit king. Numerous killings and robbings. He is known to be godless ruins of the overgrown frontier northwest of Paradise. And reward, return proof of your kill to Aldrich.
Oh, Octave. Now that's a dwarf with a chip on his shoulder. Heard he burnt the last ones that went after him alive.
Ralga. A reward will be given for killing the ogre, Ralga. He took over leadership of the Zarek tribe. It is wanted for their recent killings of the town's citizens. He is known to be at Mercenary Falls, He is known to be at Mercenary Falls, located north of Paradise. In the Reach, or...
Going to take on the ogre then? Reckon he's the most dangerous bounty we've got. He kept...
Tempestuous Luandi. She is known smuggler, ringleader, wanted for numerous crimes against the citizens of Paradise. She is known to be at the ship graveyard in Ondra's Reach, east of the shanty town.
Tempestuous Luandi caught your eye, huh? Watch yourself. Her aim is as sharp as her wit.
Sounds like someone who could hit someone with an arrow as they enter the city. The Yellow Bands. They're responsible for a number of raids in the northern farms and for ambushing travelers to and from Emerald Stair. They're known to make camp amidst Pergrunen ruins east of Paradise.
Ain't many ways into that camp from what I've heard. You might want to consider trying to find one. A frontal assault would be mighty reckless.
You there! Are you just going to stand there and gawk at that body all day?
He's dead. It's not like I can do anything for him. You, what are you doing? This is a crime scene. That's evidence.
That's the Imperial Envoy. Stay out of her way.
Nice.
Oh, right. My mistake. I've seen worse.
Damn this city. Every day, someone new turns up dead.
I just take more evidence. Alright, let's go where I actually need to go. For this. Land deeds. Oh, I'm in the area that I need to be. What? Do I not have an active journal quest? Find the Watcher. Okay. Let's go talk to the butcher.
If the militia had any formal instruction, they'd get it here.
That looks like a wonderful meal you're having. I'll take it.
You're a damn good shot, you know that?
Oh, I'm well aware. But thank you. It's very sweet.
Where'd you learn to shoot? Nice when the city was still locked.
You really want to know the answer to that question?
Excuse me?
Yep.
As you all know, the Adirans are always looking for more and more ways to push our boundaries. Whatever happens, do not give them any ground or any footing. We give them an inch, and they won't be satisfied until they've taken from us every mile they possibly can. Though they claim to be here to help keep the peace, it's just the first step towards a full conquest. This is our city, and it will take all of us working together to make sure it stays that
Oh my
way.
God's name are you talking about?
Think about it. Nobody coming in and out. No smugglers to look out for. No more Deerans coming into the city.
You actually kind of have a fair point
There's a
there.
dead body nearby. And it's up top. Interesting.
Envoy.
Find the Watcher. He's all the way out there. I'll go talk to him. The ambassador first. Dude, there's so much I'm gonna have to climb around on this city. I'm sure they're hiding all sorts of shit. Look, there was bad guys there. And there's a quest here.
I wish that's... Wow, it's really you! I mean, we all heard the Emperor sent a godlike, but I didn't never think I'd get to meet you. You are the envoy, aren't you? I bow, but I think I dislocated my shoulder, and I might have broken some ribs. Is that the lady who brought you back from the dead? Tej, the ambassador's secretary. He told me you got sniped the second you walked through the gate. Thwack!
Yep.
I couldn't believe it. I mean, talk about getting off on the wrong foot. Anyway, don't worry about me. The Sawbones is going to escort me to the clinic any minute. And I'm not exactly in a hurry to see him. Not until I get help from my brother.
If Adir's medics are anything like Rawatai's, we'll hear your screams from 3 blocks away.
Oh, good. That'll be a lot of fun for everyone. My brother, Cadman, and I ran into some trouble exploring a temple north of the city. Bears and traps and gods. What else? The floor collapsed from under us. He couldn't walk too well, and yet our captain wanted to keep going, so he sent me back for help. We're with a team from the Free Expedition Corps. We've seen a lot. No place like this. I fear for their lives, Envoy. You're just saying that to make me feel better.
Yes.
We don't even have our own quarters. We mostly operate out of the Cartographers Guild. At least it's cozier than the soldiers' barracks. And they let me copy their maps. Most of the places we go aren't as treacherous as this temple, though. It's built on ruins, and the ruins are falling apart. Because of the roots, you know, and the earthquakes. We're looking for the man who built the temple, someone the locals call the Oracle. He's a Well, he's like you. A godlike.
Ah.
All the gods but one, I guess. Because this oracle, he belongs to Aethys. And if the rumors are true, he's the very last of his kind.
Take it from me. Around here, the rumors always have some truth to them.
We just want to talk to him. That's why we went down there. Now my brother's hurt, and my team's in danger, and I'm stuck here and...
Take it easy, kid.
Sorry. Everyone at the embassy's too busy to help me, and I'm worried sick.
Okay. Which god is Aethys? The god of rebirth, redemption, dawn, spring, and light. A farmer by the name of Wadewind claimed to be a vessel of Aethys and went on a rampage across the eastern reach. Aethys was destroyed, but later rose again in the Deadfire Archipelago.
This oracle, he set himself up in a godless ruin. Turned it into a temple to Aethys, right? Supposedly, he built the whole place up just to house a holy relic. A bone from Aethys' titan. Not any more than you'd have to be to worship Aethys, or to have part of him in you. But if you're really asking whether this thing he's got is actually a relic of Aethys, well, seems far-fetched to me. Yet our captain, she believes these titan skeletons are what's left of the gods' physical bodies. They used to get up and walk around. And this godlike, he's got a piece of the one that belonged to Aethys. That's what my team is down there to confirm anyway. Well, if that relic really is what it's said to be, and if it can heal the sick like it's said to do, it can't stay here. Not in some dank hole in this mouldering backwater. Not when it can help our people with the Dream Scourge. Or help people back home who deserve it more. And yet is determined to get that relic, no matter the risks. The rewards are just too great.
But
Envoy, I'm afraid it's a lie. And they're all going to die down there for nothing.
not much. He doesn't get out often. But I've heard he's hundreds of years old and only speaks to godlikes.
Oh,
so,
me.
he probably hasn't seen much company in a while. Can't say I blame him. People still fault Aethys for the Saints' War, and that was 25 years ago. If I were the earthly avatar of everyone's least favorite god, I'd go into hiding too.
If nobody wants him here, then he should leave.
Well, that's not how things should work.
Gods, do you mean it? I can't thank you enough. They descended into the temple through a route off the Pilgrim's Path, just north of the city. You'll know you're headed the right way when you see trail markers and rock stacks the Pilgrims left behind. We posted a guard out front, Sedgwin. Let her know I sent you, and she'll let you pass. This Oracle, I don't know if he's dangerous, but he's supposed to carry a sword full of diamonds. We'll probably never get to see it now.
It's solid.
You know, when I heard the envoy was a godlike, I thought you'd be more... Actually, forget it. You'll probably find the expedition with the relic we were searching for. Whatever that is. Thank you for hearing me out, envoy.
Okay. Let's talk to the ambassador.
You died?
Garrick.
You're here? Gods, am I glad to see you.
Long as the renowned Cartographers Guild served the Emperor and Queens of Adir, it is we who are responsible for the creation and distribution of many maps throughout the Empire, whether to direct travelers throughout the expanse that is Adir, guide ship captains on their voyages throughout Eora, or simply adorn the walls of an art aristocrat's home. One can rest assured that the Cartographers Guild is behind the creation of every one of these works of art. For over 2 centuries, since the Noble Expedition Corps discovered the Eastern Reach, have we worked and labored to keep all of the Empire and her colonies supplied with accurate, high-quality maps. God's willing, we will continue to do so for centuries yet to come. Nice. Oops, that's probably not a custom. Adir is a country rich with custom, and they are known for their strict adherence to them. Their customs run the gamut from grand celebrations like the Feast of Feasts to mundane superstitions, such as ways to avoid Svev addiction. This volume will focus primarily on bigger celebrations, as no one knows how to throw an extravagant party quite like an Adiran. Feast of Feasts, the biggest and most important of all Adiran customs. The Feast of Feasts, this week-long celebration, happens the first week of Fonestu, deep summer, and is dedicated to honoring the life of the first Ferkönig. Each day of the week is devoted to some aspect of the Ferkönig's life, and there are very specific dishes to be served at each meal. The Feast of Feasts originally began as a festival celebrating the birth of the Ferkönig's first son, and soon became a yearly occurrence during the week of his birthday. Currently, Adirans simply use it as an excuse for a party and pull out all the stops in an effort to outdo the previous year. And lest you wonder, as I did, which Ferkönig is honored during the Feast of Feasts, it is always the current Ferkönig. For each Ferkönig is the first and only Ferkönig. Sweet treat. A special custom that arose at some point during the Feast of Feasts. Sweet treats started as a way to keep children occupied so the parents could dine in peace. While it is still used for this today, significance has been added to it. Each treat is placed in a container, usually small metal boxes, and hidden somewhere on the property. After everything has been hidden, the children are sent out to find the treasures. It is said now that the hidden treats represent Glanfathan artifacts, and the children are the explorers, bringing the riches back to their new and rightful owners. Carnival of the Mask. When the original colonists of Adir traveled to the new land to found the Dire Wood in the name of the Adiran Ferkönig, they encountered the Glanfathan people. The Carnival of the Mask celebrates that meeting. Originally, it was merely a formal reenactment as a play of the tensions between the Glanfathans and Adiran settlers, but it has since evolved into much more than that. Participants choose sides and come dressed in elaborate outfits depicting which group they have decided to align themselves with, Adirans or Glanfathans. Everyone attends the masquerade ball, and this party replaces any semblance of the play that was presented. Winter's End was never anything more than an excuse for a celebration, and it hasn't changed in all the years it has existed in Adir. It takes place during winter dusk and lasts all 3 days. People use the time to reflect on the year, celebrate their lives, and remember the dead, especially those who have passed in the recent years. Or year. Ooh. Okay. Contrary letter. Bester, I've maintained order in Paradise for many years. I know this city. When there is a good leader and fair policy, there is peace. But you have allowed the Steel Grove to terrorize my people, to sow distrust and fear. I suggest you tighten your Inquisitor's leash, or the embassy might not carry your banners for long. Claviger ailment. Yeah, I think that the ambassador here had something to do with his untimely demise. Expanding borders. Tane's diary. Dear diary, here I am in the living lands. This island might not be the safest vacation spot, but it's certainly the most colorful, also the most flavorful, according to these mushrooms, and mushrooms seldom lie. Before I forget, I promised Beckerna I'd bring back a souvenir. There's rumor of a fallen star and emerald stare. Could be a nice addition to her collection. If found, please return to Tane the Archmage. We found this book on a public bench. After careful study, our scribe confirmed handwritten writing matches the signature found on scrolls of Tane's chaotic orb. We advise that Tane is in the living lands as a member of the Circle of Archmagi. He has license to go where he pleases. We will observe him at a distance, but no one is to engage him. Tane is either a harmless fool or one of the most dangerous people alive. We simply can't take that chance.
Envoy, is it really you?
Claviger Edmund, I know the blighting of the strangle root is a cause for concern, but I must strongly discourage any trade deal that involves buying additional crops from Fjormes in Iverno. We cannot endorse the blasphemous trade of animancy, much less welcome it to our dinner tables. I don't know. Okay. Oh, hidden letter. Inquisitor, I have been in Emerald Stair long enough to confirm our worst suspicions. People of Fjormes Inferno care not for the laws of mortals or gods. Animancy and folk magic are peddled in defiance of Wodica. Their crimes are innumerable, their way of life intolerable. All is not lost. Politically, they are unstable, too focused on themselves to notice us, our eager hands tightening the garrote. We await your order, your friend in the forest. Hidden book. I must admit it is proving impossible to build diplomatic relations. The locals have a natural distrust of outsiders, and we have nothing they want. Inquisitor Ludwin believes that time and pressure will prevail. With that, I shared her confidence. Ludwin, under her gaze, I feel scrutinized down to the bone, picked apart like carrion, and stared through by a pair of cold, motionless eyes that have glimpsed too far beyond the veil, reducing me to some depraved pilgrim who prays only for her ossified claws to work their way under my skin, liberating me from this pathetic envelope until at last we are bound together as a skeletal pair, limbs intertwined not as two beings, but as one. What? There's no shame in being attracted to power. Nevertheless, I must keep such feelings to myself, lest they be met with revulsion, or worse, enthusiasm. You just keep evidence lying around like this?
I can't believe you're alive. When they dragged you to Liviona's clinic, I assumed the worst. How do you feel? And yet you rallied your spirits and reported for duty. Your dedication is admirable.
But we'll return to the topic of your untimely demise shortly. Our first order of business is your purpose here in the Living Lands. Captain Cynric said you have a missive for me from the Emperor. Very good. I'm eager to see what our Emperor intends. Now, His Majesty names you a loyal servant of the Adiran Empire, and an extension of the throne's authority. Thank goodness. At least someone understands the gravity of our situation.
With that, I have better news for him. You've seen how wild the Living Lands has become, both in nature and in politics. Sometimes I think the island has a mind of its own. No sooner had you arrived than you found yourself at the center of our troubles. Maybe that's all it is, but I'm not leaving anything to chance. This embassy has no shortage of political foes, but the Dream Scourge is what keeps me up at night. You've seen firsthand what it can do in nature. We can't let it reach the cities. No doubt some superstitious peasant toiling in the fields. The Living Lands has plenty of both. Inquisitor Ludwig thinks the plague is a distraction. She's more concerned about these local rebels fighting against the Empire. At least rebels know the meaning of negotiation and compromise. But a plague kills indiscriminately. Though, even I must admit, the rebels have gone too far. They've sabotaged our work, killed our soldiers, and the final straw, attacked you out in the open.
All the more reason to strike first, or so the thinking goes.
Whatever their reason, we have to retaliate for the good of the Empire. I won't lie to you, Envoy. Our position is tenuous. If we can't even defend ourselves, how are we to defend the Living Lands? But defend it we must, for the sake of everyone who calls this island home.
I seriously don't trust this
Inquisitor Ludwig demands that someone hang for the attempt on your life. These Paradisian rebels must face justice. The choice is yours, as will be the consequences. All I ask is that you use your best judgment.
Not many get a chance to solve their own murder, you know. I know someone who could help. A dwarven tracker named Marius. Kith or beast, there's little he can't find. He's staying at the Grinning Ballarrock, not far from Liviana's infirmary. We just take the main road east to the market, then head down the stairs and cross the canal. Rough part of town, even by the standards of Paradise. I can tell you're skeptical, but remember that you're an outsider here, and a lot of Kith aren't exactly thrilled to see so many Adirans in their midst.
New weeds, a new beast in the tall grass. Predator or mate?
As you've seen firsthand. You could use some local help, especially if we really are after Paradisans.
I suggest you recruit as many allies as you can, but choose carefully. They, like you, will represent the Empire. But before we can send you off to parts unknown, we need assurances from the local healer that you're fully recovered. After all, you survived a brush with death. The health of your body is one thing, the health of your soul is another.
My soul has always been rotten to the core.
An unusual course of treatment, but who am I to argue? Remember, the assassin is out there. You have the element of surprise. I suggest you use it. safe travels, and come back with a good story, hey? We'll talk more of the Dream Scourge when you return. Until then, Envoy.
How about we start with Marius at the Grinning Balrog? Besides, I could use a drink after all this.
Okay. Alright, well that's gonna be it for tonight. Oh, wait, let's talk to Garrick. We didn't talk to Garrick.
None of the clerks
can't
believe
talk to
my
Garrick.
story.
Alright, that's gonna be it for tonight. Thanks for hanging out, Ghost. We'll see more next time. And hopefully you get to start playing this soon. Tuesday, my friend. Tuesday. Bye-bye.